What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel here. Watch what happens next. By the title, you can tell we be diving into the movie, The Red, White, and Royal Blue. I have the book as I've spoken about it before in several other videos, and by now I should have uploaded the trailer reaction, but if I didn't, I must have just scrapped it. So yeah, hopefully I did upload it. But here, I'm just excited to get into this movie because I love everything that's gay. I love everything that's gay, and I love that, you know, in the month of August, we are getting fed. At the beginning of August, I was able to go see Beyonce. August the 5th. August the 3rd was when Heartstopper came back out. Now you got August 11th. It's when this movie was basically released. Oh, baby, we're being fed in August. The girls are being fed. And I'm so excited. I'm here for all of it. Everything that we are getting, because we deserve it. We deserve it. But honestly, without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the video because I'm excited to see what this is about. I really am. And if you guys are wondering, I'm also still doing Lord of the Rings. I just have to wrap up a couple things before I get back to that. And also, spooky season is coming up, so definitely leave in the comment section down below what movies you guys would like for me to watch. So yeah.
Thousands came to cheer the couple, and to cheer the prince's younger brother, Prince Henry.
Including Alex Claremont Diaz.
Not Claremont.
Skip the party tonight and go do touristy things instead.
No.
I hate this wig on her.
Okay, you've been yucking my yum all day. What's going on with you?
How'd she go from playing a teenager to now playing a grown woman?
He spent his entire life attending fancy events like this.
He was trained for this.
Okay.
I feel like if I use the wrong fork at dinner, they're just gonna eat me alive.
Girl, who cares about those people?
The cake alone costs 75,000 pounds.
Excuse me?
You're not gonna want to hear this, but that Prince Henry is so yummy.
Nora, no.
He's the world's rudest person.
He's the world's most irritating person.
So much about you. You're sticking with me tonight. Come on.
Oh, she's trying to pull them apart so they can talk.
How's it going?
Yikes. Wow. What was that about?
Last night.
I'm weak. Now I'm getting drunk. Sir.
Henry!
Oh, God. I'm about to get secondhand embarrassment, aren't I?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta wonder how many families.
Oh, my God. He knocked that cake over.
Rude.
Is this the cake they're gonna knock over? Cause they emphasize on the cake, they keep showing the cake.
Did your parents send you to snobbery school, or does looking down on people just come naturally to you?
Oh my God, is this a reading match from these two queens?
Thank you for the etiquette lesson. You were desperately in need of one. You know what?
Oh my God.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Why are you wiping it on his coat like that?
Just give me your cake.
Why is everybody paying attention to them just...
It'll be fine.
My God. Oh.
Henry!
Oh. That's a lot of cake. Now I'm taking a picture. First of all, couldn't he get fined for doing that? Honestly, truly, like I have this book. I've tried reading past the first 2 pages twice, and it never really appealed to me. I think it's because it's too realistic for me. I like fantasy. Like right now, I'm currently reading Midnight Sun for the first time. It's basically Twilight rewritten from Edward's point of view. Love it. It's almost a 700-page book.
I sent you to London with some pretty simple instructions.
I love how there's a lot of women in there too.
You know by next week, no one will be talking about this anymore.
Right.
No reasonable person is gonna...
The Buttercream Summit.
What I need from you is some good old-fashioned damage control.
But also too, why was the president's son going to such a big thing like the new king's wedding?
What?
Laura! What are you... Stop!
You can hate Prince Henry all you want, but the minute you see a camera, you better act like the sun.
Sun shines out of his ass and you have a vitamin D deficiency.
I love her.
What if I set myself on fire?
We'd ship the ashes to Heathrow.
And she is too funny. Like, girl.
100%.
I heard some people had mixed feelings about this movie. Like most book to movie adaptations, they did say that the book was better than the movie. That's a handsome man.
You must stand to the right of His Royal Highness.
Oh my God.
Big smile.
First of all, why you snap his? They don't even look happy.
Hey, Sean, you think maybe I can get a little... You'll find.
Yikes, ain't nobody working on him. He need a touch up too.
Can you two scooch in a little closer together?
Right, it's like a room enough for another person. Like, I could fit in the middle of that.
What 3 words would I use to describe Henry?
White, blonde, and British.
What is his ethnicity? Because he's bringing up his whiteness. Is he not white?
Don't you do an incredible Barbra Streisand impression? Voice of an angel. In the reign of Queen Victoria, they were having food fights all the time. Vicky.
Vicky! Oh my God. Don't you dare disrespect Queen Victoria like that. Wouldn't it be love to be here? Now y'all wrapped it like pretzels in a janitor's closet.
Thanks. Why'd you dislike me?
Let's get into that. Why do they dislike each other? I don't understand that. It just seems very forced. I don't know. To me.
I went to introduce myself to you, and you looked at me like I had head lice. Then you turned to your equerry and said,
Get me out of here.
Oh, that makes sense.
I could have been nicer.
Yeah.
Are you seriously telling me that one meeting years ago in which, yes, I admittedly acted ungenerously towards you?
Occupied such a vast mental and emotional space in your head.
Yes, because your first impression means everything.
I was really scared, and you could have helped me, and you didn't.
Yeah. But he wasn't obligated to help you at all.
You're right.
Okay. I kind of we love that.
My father had died a few months before, and the palace insisted on...
And see, that's why you can't really, like, take what people do personally, because they could be dealing with a lot. Now you got some perspective.
Oh.
Threat neutralized. Some kid brought fireworks for his friend.
When you say neutralized...
It's good he's already in the hospital.
Oh my God, a kid? Really? You gonna do that to a kid? What I want is a gay love story where it's about them either adopting kids, having kids, because I love to see that. That's a representation I think that we deserve. For people like myself, because I want kids and I don't really get to see that in, mainstream media. Maybe I have to write it myself. I don't know.
Some photos, Your Royal Highness. Mr. Claremont Diaz. I think we're supposed to shake hands now.
Or hug.
I need to get out of here. See you in a few months, Your Majesty.
Well, the first son's charm offensive this week.
Charm offensive. Once again, if you have not read that book, read that book. Now, that's something I want them to see turned into a movie.
Well, maybe I can get you to push me to cake for him. What's your beef with him, anyway?
He's actually really attractive.
He's elite and privileged and lives in a palace.
Meanwhile, you're now elite and privileged and live in a palace. It's funny how...
Can they actually just sit out there like that on their own? They don't even have bodyguards out there, I don't think.
I had no idea. You and the prince were such good friends. Hey, you mind if I put my journalist hat on?
Only if you actually have one of those journalist hats like they do in the old movies.
Promise I'll wear it for you sometime.
Okay.
You have to let me use it.
Not a chance, Miguel.
Such a tease.
I was about to say, because wouldn't that be like a conflict of interest when it came to his mother's thing?
Lo mismo, Alex.
How he get your number? Right, exactly. Not the emojis. It's giving me Heartstopper vibes. The way that the emojis and stuff just went across the screen. If you haven't watched my 3rd and 4th episode reaction, but also my 1st and 2nd episode reaction, it is on my channel now, so definitely check it out.
You have against color anyway.
Gray is a color, thank you.
I love this. The way it's editing.
Poetry. He was single-handedly responsible.
I love the way that this is.
I'm blocking you for the rest of the night.
I'm blocking you for the rest of the night?
You don't seem like the kind of person that would name their dog David. He's named after Bowie.
That's way cooler. Why not just call him Bowie then?
Right.
Have I surprised you in any way?
Nope.
You're predictable.
I'm hanging up now. No, I'm hanging up on you.
That's what the big red button is for.
I love the effects on this. It's so cool. It actually sounds like it's a phone.
Has anyone in the campaign actually read my Texas strategy memo?
What Texas strategy memo?
That wig is horrible. Why is her wig like that?
You want to help your mother's campaign? Make sure Prince Henry comes to your party.
People like him more than they like you.
They wouldn't if they knew him.
I like it so far. Now everybody just on that phone.
Nice tie.
Period. Look at this.
I would love to procure for you the most lavish drink in this establishment.
Only the Secret Service can stop you.
Period. I seen a tweet where the tweet was basically was like that the black girl character, I forgot her name in general, but also in the show because she has a much smaller part. But she always gets the character that basically helps the gay Hispanic character basically like push themselves to their sexuality, and she would also gets left to date the only other black character. Which, what is that about? Now my good sis getting typecast already.
You don't dance?
Ow, ow. This is dope. That was cute. I love the way they're choosing to edit and execute each scene. Uh-oh, he just standing there looking at him. Oh, he's starting to like him. It's CGI in.
What are you doing out here? Did I do something wrong?
No, he just likes you, love.
Do you ever wonder who you'd be if you were an anonymous person in the world?
I'd certainly date more. Because it's so hard for a prince to get a date.
It probably is hard to date.
The woman was too stunned to
Psych. Period. We moving right along.
Sorry.
I love that for them. Now he see him differently.
Go out on the road with me to see what's happening in our Midwestern towns.
Oh, he stopped responding to him.
Plan and bring prosperity.
I hate this wig on her.
Funny thing happened on New Year's Eve. Henry kind of kissed me.
Totally privately called that.
Period. Period.
From where I'm sitting, Henry is
Kind of gay.
More like the first 50 rows of a Gaga concert kind of gay.
First 50 rows.
He's always dating a different girl.
A girl, that's just their beards.
Do you remember Henry's friend, Percy?
Oh, period. Come on, Percy.
Are you into him?
I'm not into him.
Period.
Tell me more about this kiss. Did you like it? I mean, you've been wanting him to dick you down forever.
What?
You've been long-distance text flirting with him all day, every day for months, and he kissed you, and you liked it.
Yeah.
How many guys have you been with?
Whoa.
Wait, so she heard the whole conversation?
Oh, yes!
Once with Miguel Ramos.
The political reporter!
Oh, wait, I knew there was tension there.
Well, do you two have any appearances coming up?
He's supposed to be my guest at the Prime Minister's dinner next month.
He can't ignore me all night, can he?
He can, but he probably won't. It's so funny because I normally watch this type of stuff on my own time. I don't necessarily watch it for my channel. So it's kind of difficult for me to like really give commentary because I'm so used to like watching this type of stuff on my own.
I read your Texas campaign memo.
Okay.
Anyway, I think you've got some good ideas.
Girl, he wants you bad. Ah, he's here. He's not even heard nothing you saying, Miguel.
I just need to talk to Henry in private. I know. I owe you an explanation.
You do. You gonna kiss him again? Oh. Oh. I think that he probably just didn't think that he would kiss him back or like him.
All right, fellas, time's up. We gotta get back to. Oh.
That is the funniest thing I've seen.
Prime Minister, this is my son, Alex.
She sounds so country, my son.
Henry and I are much happier against walls.
Oh my God, the butt grab.
Come to my room on the second floor of the residence where I'm going to do some very
Bad things to you.
Honestly, truly, from the trailer, I said this, if I released it and you guys will know this, I didn't think that they have a lot of chemistry. It didn't really give me chemistry vibes. But this gives me chemistry vibes. And I like it a lot.
When did you start to fancy you?
Let's not talk. Let's just do. Is he doing all that in a full suit? Just giving Guap 3000.
What's that?
His physique is just amazing. Look at it. Wow. Body.
Key to my family's house in Austin. I started
Just
wearing it when I
kisses.
moved here. I guess you could say I'm bisexual.
I know that we get a lot of bisexual representation.
I wouldn't mind doing this again.
I just can't afford for you to fall in love with me.
Oh.
It's your Royal Highness. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that.
We love a good love scene. Yeah.
I should probably get going.
You probably shouldn't. He's thinking about popping your back like a glow stick. Outfits like this make him look so boring, and I need him to wear outfits that's gonna make him look great. Wouldn't they be scared to get caught in there? Because that's like an open area. Anybody could just walk in. They didn't lock no doors. Oh my God.
My full name is Henry George Edward James Hanover Stuart Fox.
Wow, that's a long name.
Does anyone in your family know about you?
No.
My sister B is the only one I've told. My mum probably suspects my brother Philip is.
Completely oblivious. The king. Grandpa's a cold hard realist.
Oh, so the grandfather's the king, not the brother. Okay.
Prince Henry belongs to Britain.
That's always sad too.
Henry Fox has to belong to himself.
Can he ever belong to someone else?
Because, good question.
Only momentarily.
They should shake the table. Oh.
Not here.
That also makes it very difficult because even though as like the son of the president of the United States of America, he can be openly gay. It's not a problem, but for the prince, it definitely will be because like he said, he doesn't belong to himself. He belongs to Britain.
I think we should make love tonight. Who's gonna do what?
Do you need help taking yours off, Mr. Man, or because you just standing there, not getting undressed? Look at his body. Wow. My God. Talk about eat them up. Ooh! Yeah. Ooh. I love the realism of this. It just seems like it's happening. I don't know how much I can show of this because I mean they're not showing much, but I don't know. I don't want to get demonetized.
Is there any part of you that wishes you weren't the son of a president?
That's a good question. I love how they ask like each other like good questions.
To know that what you do has a meaningful impact on people's lives.
You know what's so funny? I resonate with that a lot because even though my channel is just basically just reactions, a lot of you guys do DM me. A lot of you guys do comment with just thanking me for just just being myself and creating a space just for you guys to feel comfortable to be yourself, and it's just it's amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling just to help other people like authentically be themselves in a way, if that makes sense.
There's not a lot of people in positions of power that look like you or sound like you.
Trust me, I get it. I get it. As a black man in America, I get it. A black gay man in America, I get it. I'm really now interested in reading the book because I really want to get into these moments, like these moments deep.
What's all that?
My first Texas camp.
That jacket is cute.
I read your memo. Good work.
Oh, now you want to congratulate us?
It's hard to put into words how exciting it is to be back here working to get my mom reelected.
Can't think of a single way to start this email.
Email? Why the email and not text him?
I can feel your skin against mine and it makes every bone in my body ache.
I know that's right.
Yes, I was just thinking that I want you to come and see it one day. Oh.
He's a handsome man. He's really handsome. Amazing facial structure, skin tone is very even, body is amazing.
And I think that what you're doing is amazing.
Yeah.
My mom has inspired me every day of my life.
Have children like this actually like from, I don't know, if children that went on campaigns like this for their parents during the running the presidential election time?
Tell me something. Do you honestly believe that we're ever hooking up again?
He's cute though.
Is there a problem between us, Alex?
Yeah.
Yikes.
The problem is you sandbagging me and my mother's campaign on your little wannabe Washington Post website.
Wannabe?
The only thing I'm confirming tonight is that you're an asshole.
Oh my God. What are you doing here?
We need to get up to my room right now.
He gonna put two and two together, and also too, he gonna write an article about it, and it's gonna out them. That's what it's giving. That's what I'm gonna suspect. The only reason they're gonna get outed is because Miguel is going to out them out of desperation for an article to write, which is crazy.
You ever been on Grindr? Once unsuccessfully.
I'm weak, not Grindr.
What's your favorite movie? Oh, In the Mood for Love.
I've never seen it.
God, sometimes I forget how uncultured you Americans are.
What do you shade towards us? Wake up. Oh God.
Is there someone in there? That's it.
Oh God, girl.
Hey, do you mind? Come on, Zara.
Come on, cheeks, Debbie's.
Alex, yeah, that is really chill.
Oh God. Yeah, baby. Yeah. She is too stunned to speak.
And I told my sister.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was really happy for us.
Oh, I can't wait to see her again. She's really
Okay.
Oh my God.
You're asking me not to tell your mommy on you?
Who decided to put your dick into the air to the British throne?
Technically, I'm the spare.
The spare.
Get your ass back to Maryland, England right now. I want you chewing on a goddamn crumpet by sunset, and if anyone sees you leave this hotel, I will
Brexit your head from your body. You got me?
I love her.
Your Royal Highness.
Do you have a few minutes?
I love when he wears regular clothes. Like, he looks so handsome in his regular clothes.
You look very serious.
I'm in love, Mom. I'm in love.
I've met someone.
I mean, why would that be relevant to the campaign?
Think about it, sis.
She's also a he, and
He happens to be Henry.
She said you got taste, baby.
Oh, are you gay, bi, fluid?
I love that.
Let Mom and bi.
I just want to make sure you know you need to wear a condom if you're having anal intercourse.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And we can talk about getting you on Truvada and
Period. Come on. I love the representation. I just love just the knowledge that have been dropped. I myself am on PrEP. I'm not saying that you should be on PrEP, but I'm saying that if you are having intercourse, always protect yourself, even as a part of the LGBTQ plus community, because, you know.
And you have to tell your father.
I don't know. This is uncharted territory for us.
I wonder how that feels for, well, I can't even say how it feels for her to be the only girl, because majority of the time, I'm the only guy in many spaces.
Wait till he finds out about the karaoke machine.
Yeah, 200 degrees. That was me for my 28th birthday. And then it's the moment that he fell in love. I know that when you look at me.
I thought because he was a prince that be a little more of a candy hat.
So you like him?
What's not to like?
I know that's right.
This is a pretty shot.
my mom will hopefully be in office again, and we won't have to worry about winning any more national elections.
Until it's my turn to run for office, of course.
Oh, will you run for office, actually?
We can walk through Austin holding hands, and it won't even matter if anyone sees us.
He gotta understand, people, it doesn't matter to him if people see them. He can't do that.
I never felt this way about anyone.
It's difficult because he can't just up and just be out, you know?
Like there's a rope attached to my chest, and it keeps pulling me towards you.
Well, can you just read his body language? Why are we talking like this? Read his body language. Read the room. I think you can honestly, if you're paying attention, you can tell that he's uncomfortable. He just jumped in the water mid-conversation. It's gonna break up with him because this is the climax.
Henry!
Oh, he just left the conversation entirely. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's kind of rough because it's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place because you love this person and you like them and you can't authentically be yourself because of the responsibilities that you have, and he's gonna leave. Just like that, nothing. You can't just up and leave without saying goodbye.
I ended things with Alex.
Did you end it or did you just walk away? Because you didn't end it. He doesn't know that it's ended.
And I didn't want to break his heart.
What's about your heart?
Right. I love this sister.
At least you'll never be king.
Why is she double cheeked up on a Tuesday evening?
Do you love him?
What difference would it make if I did?
That's a pretty garden, but that sucks. I would be heartbroken.
Percy said that Henry sometimes goes into his cocoon
Phases, and the only thing to do is just wait it out.
As a Cancer, I could say that I honestly personally go through my stages where I'm like, you know, I need to be by myself and I don't really want to talk to people. But if I'm like in relation with somebody, or I'm like we're like a partners or just talking, I'm very communicative. Like I will talk to you and I will tell you like, hey, I may need this amount of time to myself, not days, maybe a couple hours, and I'll suck it up and be like, you know what, and be considerate of the other person's time and feelings, because at the end of the day, you have to treat people how you want to be treated.
A week ago, we were happy, and then you disappear without saying a word?
I mean, he has.
And I don't appreciate you barging in here in the middle of the night.
I mean, you're not communicating, so he doesn't know.
All I know is I'm the one here willing to fight for us.
Because it costs you nothing! I wasn't raised by a loving, supportive family like you were.
Yeah.
And I will not trade one prison for another.
But you also have to communicate that to them. If you're going to off something, at least be like, you know what, we're done. Communicate that you're done. Why? And move on.
We can figure out a way to love each other on our own terms.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like impossible because Alex wants that public affection, but Henry can't give it to him. So it's like always gonna be a push and pull.
So if you want me to go, you have to tell me to leave.
It's definitely giving me Queen Charlotte.
I love you. For the moment I saw you come over the wall, I have loved you so desperately, Charlotte. My heart calls your name.
How did we get access to this building?
Early in the morning, before the museum opened. Now I like to come at night.
Just see the male body?
No.
I would dream of taking somebody I loved here. Just a daft pubescent fantasy.
Nope. You got it. Oh, this is a song that was in The Conjuring, I think, too. It's a pretty song. Who sings this? Is it Elvis Presley?
Please be patient with me, and I promise I will try and be brave for us.
It's beautiful.
Because when they write the history of my life, I want it to include you.
Henry? My God.
I want you to have some part of me.
You gonna give him that ring, your pinky ring?
Until you can have all of me again.
Oh. Oh, the key.
I love you. I'll be as patient as you need.
Oh.
Go in an election.
Now seeing this, I really want them to turn the Trauma Festival into a movie. I really need them to turn that into a movie, honestly. Or a show. I prefer a show, though.
What's going on?
Did they find out?
Your emails to Alex have been They were posted overnight to Reddit, and now security photos of the two of you at the V&A have been popping up.
Why didn't nobody tell him before he got out of bed?
I'm so sorry, Henry.
Who hacked him? Was it Miguel?
I've taken the liberty of confiscating your phone.
Why?
These orders are from Buckingham Palace, sir.
And it was written extensively about it in the week since the leak.
I have to ask you, Miguel, why is this anyone's business? After
That is so annoying. I hate people like him.
And it's my job to examine and contextualize them.
What? First of all, it should be illegal. He should be held responsible criminally for this.
Every queer person has the right to come out on their own terms and on their own timeline. It's still possible I've cost my mom the election.
Yes, but it's also possible that you just won her the election.
Yeah, because people love the gays. As much as they hate us, they love the gays.
God, I miss him.
Oh my God. This is Zara Bankston. Look, I know we said we'd only use these phones in an emergency.
Is she speaking to like the people in the Buckingham Palace to talk to Henry?
Hand him your phone, or so help me God, you will never see me naked again.
Oh, naked? She sleeping with him? I mean, girl, I'm not even mad at it because it's a fine man. That's a fine man, sis.
I'm coming to London tonight.
But they won't let him in, really? Oh, they let him in? I'm sure, realistically, they probably wouldn't let him in. Because they're real tight over there.
Part of me wonders if their entire strategy is to deny I ever existed.
Keep you locked away forever. We really need to get you a book on English history.
Oh my God, can they really do that? Let me go ahead and write that down so I can go ahead and look that up.
I feel so lost right now.
Well, you are found, in the words of Elsa.
Excuse me, sir. The king wishes to see you.
Right now? Oh, he's so used to wearing the ring, but he gave it to Alex.
The less you say, the better it'll be for you.
Be quiet.
I do not need your advice, Philip.
Right. Is that a cigarette? Can the palace even smoke cigarettes? Because isn't it like unhealthy? Well, I heard it's only unhealthy in America, but... And why is my good sis all the way in the back? Like, can she get a seat up front too? She's a part of the conversation.
I have directed Palace Communications to issue a firm
denial of these accusations.
But he's already made a statement. Alex has.
I don't want your protection. I want your support.
To throw away your future because of one mad infatuation.
He doesn't need help speaking. So why are you talking? Let's start there. Thank you.
Your primary responsibility is not your heart, but your country.
Would you guys date a prince? Would you guys date a prince? Like, let me know, because I would date a prince. I would. But being a person of color, it would be kind of, like, difficult.
The nation simply will not accept a prince who is homosexual.
They are, first of all, the royal family, they are the leaders of it. So they set the tone.
Oh my God, Henry, look at this.
Henry!
Apparently.
Please don't make me cry. Ooh, that touched me.
I will no longer be the prince of shame and of secrets.
Ooh.
The world will know me for who I am, not who you want me to be.
Period.
Are you sure this is what you want? There is no turning back.
The entire race now hangs on Texas.
Oh, Texas is gonna come through for her
Tonight. It was a bold gamble.
And I love that he's there supporting him during this time.
I think my mom's working on her concession speech.
She's gonna win. I don't picture her losing.
I'm so grateful you're here.
Just imagine dating the prince. I want those problems.
President Ellen Claremont has been re-elected as President of the United States.
Oh, I don't know why that's making me emotional. I really want to live through a time where a woman is actually the president. Oh, was it at house?
We won. We won. After you.
Let's go pen up and go off. Well, guys, that was Red, White, and Royal Blue. My reaction to it. I am ecstatic. I just love the amount of content that we're getting for our community, because for a minute it was a drought. It was a drought. And I'm glad that the kids, and when I say kids, that goes from kids in the adolescent years, the teenage years, the young adult years, and I'm also in the kind of technically still a young adult, I guess, at 28 years old. But I'm glad that we are getting this representation. They are getting this representation because it opens up that door that you can be yourself. You can authentically be yourself in any walk of life. And it just makes me emotional. Anybody who is struggling with their sexuality, anybody who is struggling with who they are, I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know that you can be authentically yourself regardless of the trials and tribulations that are standing before you. I want you to know that regardless of how people in your life may view you or how they may treat you, there's always going to be somebody who loves you. If you have family members who don't love you for who you are, you have friends who don't love you for who you are, then you are beyond them. You are above them in a sense that you are going to touch places that they would never see. I love you. You have a whole community of people who love you. You can be yourself in any space that you walk into. You can hold your head high, regardless of anything, because you will be yourself. I hope that you watch this channel and you see the love that I pour into my videos and to you babies and to everyone watching, because at the end of the day, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be unapologetically yourself. And so with that being said, I will go to head on out. I love this movie. I love what it does for our community. I just love it. Now I'm going to read the book. I'm looking right at it as it's sitting up on my counter. I'm going to read it. And yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment and let me know how you feel about it. Let me know what your story is if you are okay with it. Like I said many times before, if you are someone who is struggling with coming out, you are someone who is struggling with your identity, if you are someone who is just struggling with a little bit of being yourself and you just have questions, I'm not the person who knows everything, but my DMs are open. I have Twitter, I have Instagram that is linked below at OGMacHomie. Please hit me there and I will do my best to reach out to you guys. I love you. 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 And I'm going to head on out. But before I do that, I send everybody under the sound of my voice a ton load and abundance load of peace, love, and positivity. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day, morning, or night. Bye, guys.